Welcome to What's Next with Mary Heaton. Today I am going to make zucchini meatballs. So this is from my garden. It rained a lot yesterday. It was really hot, so it grew extremely fast. So I've decided to basically use this to make zucchini meatballs. What you need at the bare minimum is a zucchini. Can't substitute that. 3 to 4 eggs. I'm going to see how it goes once I start chopping it up, if that's enough or not. About 1 cup of seasoned Italian breadcrumbs, 2 cups of grated mozzarella cheese, salt, pepper, red pepper flakes. If you like Parmesan, you could substitute some of this cheese for the Parmesan, and it really helps if you have a food processor. So we're going to start with, let me grab a knife and show you what we start with. Ready? We're going to start with peeling the zucchini, which is very easy if you have a peeler. And one of the things that I want to show you is you're not necessarily going to use the seeds in the zucchini to make the meatballs. So we're going to cut those out. And another thing that's important is we want to make sure that we get a lot of the water out for the zucchini meatballs to work. Whoops. So as I cut this, you'll see if there's a good portion of seeds because again, I let it grow too long. So we'll just chop those out like this. And same with this one here. We'll peel this one and do the exact same thing with it. Putting my zucchini aside. And I'm not going to keep you watching the video just to watch me peel these, so I'll show you when I have this ready. This is my kitchen aid mixer. I have the blade to grate in there, and I'm going to go ahead and grate the zucchini now. You'll see how easy it is to grate that. Here's the shredded zucchini. I'm putting salt in it. And one of the reasons I'm putting salt in it now is that helps the zucchini rid itself of some of the water. So feel free to squeeze it. And then you could just go ahead and put it into a strainer and it'll strain a lot of that water through it. So this is how much I have left after I strain the water out. This is what I used, and I probably got a good 2 cups of water out of it. I was actually surprised. So at this point, I'm going to start breaking in the eggs and mixing it up. Here are the eggs. I am going to stir this with my hands. Don't be appalled, my hands are clean. That's a really good way to get a feel for what you're making. And I'm going to dump in about 2 cups of the melted cheese. Not melted, I'm sorry. Shredded mozzarella cheese. A little over a cup of breadcrumbs. Some red peppers just to give a little bit of a kick. Black pepper. And I forgot to chop and put in an onion, so I'm going to chop an onion and put it in. And you're going to want to stir it just like you would stir meatballs. See how I'm doing that? Now if you don't like onion, you don't have to put it in, but I think I want some onion just to give it a little bit more texture and a little bit more flavor. So we're still going to stir this up a little bit, making sure that all the water and everything remains drained out. And if it feels a little bit wet and you need to drain it more, you could obviously do that. So let's stop here, go chop up an onion and put it in. As you could see, I did chop the onion really small. The reason is I want the flavor of the onion, but I want the zucchini to be the star of this. So we're going to continue mixing this up, and then I'll show you when we shape it to little meatballs. Now I've shaped about 5 of them. I'm going to put these in the air fryer for about 15 minutes and see how they come out. The dough did seem really soft. I don't know if it was because the zucchini was too big, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. The most important thing when you're cooking is to have fun. So what happened is, for some reason, it still seemed a little bit too soft. So I'm doing a couple of the zucchini meatballs in the air fryer. And this here, what I did is I have a bread loaf pan. I've lined it with parchment paper, and I'm going to actually bake this as a zucchini loaf so that we could see the difference between the two and how it worked out. Hopefully it tastes delicious, but the good thing is to see that anybody can make a blooper. Just try and see how it tastes, as long as it tastes good and it's healthy, and hopefully it looks good. We'll see how everything turns out. So here are the zucchini meatballs, and actually my granddaughter has already had 2. They were delicious. So you'll see they're very tender with lots of cheese and everything. They're steaming hot right now. Just took them out of the air fryer. So the meatball zucchinis are turned out delicious. We'll see how the baked one comes out in just a couple minutes. All done. So these are the little meatball ones. I'm gonna tell you, I like these better. And I also did the baked loaf, which is, both of them are really good. Again, though, I like the little meatball ones because they're personal size. They're not soft at all. They're made in the air fryer, which was a lot easier than making them in the oven. The way they both turned out good, it seemed at first like it was too soft, but it's not. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. And if you have a second, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.